All are ready?
Vandamino Sami. Sorry I missed yesterday.
No problem.
Jai Chinendra, Vandamino Sami, Samniji.
Yes. Rakesh Bhai, just we can wait for 1 minute. So till Rakesh Bhai joins, Dinesh Bhai, you can start giving meditation session.
Sure, Vandamiji. So, can you hear me okay?
Yes.
So, I am asked to do meditation on the perception of breathing. So, I'll walk you through how we practice perception of breathing. The first thing which we do before we start the meditation is to make sure we sit in a right posture. That's very important. Whichever asana works better for your body. We just either Sukhasana or Padmasana or Vajrasana. So you sit in a comfortable posture. Second thing is mudra. So we sit in a dhyan mudra. So we know what dhyan mudra is. We touch the tip of the index finger to the thumb and rest our palms on the knees facing upward. Then we gently close the eyes. That's the third thing we do. After that, we chant Om 9 times. We close our eyes and we chant Om. After that, there is a resolution. We repeat that 3 times, that I'm practicing Preksha meditation for the purification of my psyche. We repeat this 3 times. And then the very first step of meditation is Kayotsarg. In Kayotsarg, we relax our entire body with the complete self-awareness. We make sure our body is steady, it is relaxed, and it is free from tension. So we make sure we keep our spine straight, neck straight, but without any stiffness. In Kayotsarg, we make sure that all our muscles, nerves are completely relaxed. So Kayotsarg is just like a simulation of death, which is like a motionless, just like a statue. We do not move our body, but we make sure we do it with self-awareness. So we have full awareness. The idea here is to make sure we have separation of body with self, and we make sure every part of our body, it is completely relaxed before even we start the meditation. That's about Kayotsarg. In Kayotsarg, we make sure through conscious mind, we suggest every body part starting from the toe all the way to the head to relax through auto-suggestion. So we do it one by one, starting from the big toe of our right foot to all the other toes of your right foot, to the sole, ankle, upper part of your foot, your calf muscle, knee, thigh, hip joint. And that's the right side. And then we do the same thing to our left side as well. Once we relax the lower body part, then we go to the middle body part, abdomen, We relax abdomen, upper, lower abdomen, then heart, your ribs, your finger, palm, lower arm, elbow, shoulder. Then we move upward, to the neck, then facial muscle, eyes, ears, nose. Then we relax our head. And as I mentioned, it is very, very important that every body part must be relaxed. We have to experience that. We have to focus on each and every body part. And through auto suggestions, we make sure that with full deep concentration, we remain completely alert during Kayotsarg. So that's the first step of meditation. That's relaxation. Then the second step is internal journey, internal trip, which is antar yatra. In antar yatra, um, we we take a trip in the spinal cord. So we start from the bottom of the spinal cord, which is the center of energy, and we take a trip. We focus there and take our mind from the center of uh, energy all the way to the top of the head where we have center of knowledge. So we go from bottom all the way to the top to the center of knowledge, and we come back from center of knowledge all the way back to the center of energy. So we take this trip with full consciousness going upward and downward. We have to repeat this process, multiple times, and we have to pursue uh, the vibration, sensation of the vital energy happening in the spinal cord. One more thing which we do while we are going upward and coming downward, we can sync our breathing along with uh, taking this trip from center of energy to center of knowledge. So um, when we exhale, we sync. When we go upward, when we are exhaling, we go upward, and when we are inhaling, we come from top to the bottom. So we can synchronize our breathing with this internal journey through to the spinal cord. Um, and the third step of meditation is the perception of breathing. This is the key thing, which we have to do before, after we are done with the relaxation and after we are done with the internal trip. Now, in the perception of breathing, we regulate our breathing. We have to make sure our breathing is slow, it is deep, and then it is in rhythm. That is very, very important. Uh, we have to make sure the vibration of each breath we have, it reach to the navel. So when we breathe, you make sure that when you breathe slow, you breathe deep and in rhythm, and it has to reach to the navel. That is very, very important. The other thing, which we have to make sure when we practice perception of breathing, is to allow your abdomen muscles to and expand and contract. So when you inhale, that's that that's the time your abdomen it expand, and when you exhale, it contracts. So we focus with the self-awareness, we focus completely on the navel, and then we practice this perception of breathing. We inhale, and then we pay attention to your inhalation, and then you pay attention to your exhalation as well. So you make sure, and this is through your abdomen expanding and contracting. And then second thing,
There can be holding also after few days or few weeks practice. So someone can start as a rhythmic breathing. So they can also start holding inside and outside.
Yeah, and the second part, Vandamiji, is about shifting your focus, your mind from navel to the center of your nostril through inside, and then we practice on that one. So we focus on the incoming and outgoing of your breath, which is in the center of your in between the nostrils. That's the second part of the perception of breathing.
Okay. Okay, so and how we will end the meditation?
Yeah.
Conclude the meditation?
So to conclude the meditation, we'll take long 2 to 3 breaths, and then we conclude the meditation. We rub our hands, and then we put it on our eyes.
So, but we mostly practice concentration on the center of forehead, that is center of enlightenment. So we meditate mostly on white bright moon in the center of forehead before completing or concluding the meditation. Okay, right now because we are practicing just for 15 minutes, that's why we are not covering all the steps, but the ending of any meditation is done with the perception of bright white moon in the center of forehead. Why it is so important? Because it gives the proper channel or proper direction to the energy which is generated during meditation. And second, in meditation, during meditation, we also feel some heat inside the body. So when we meditate on the moon, then it neutralizes the heat of the body. Okay? And
So that's the fourth step.
Yeah, yes, that is the fourth step for concluding the meditation. And the main purpose of any meditation is to control our emotions. Okay, so when you meditate on the center of forehead and perceive the white bright cool light of the moon, so that also helps to control the emotions, to nullify our aggressive emotions. So the main purpose is not just to meditate, but emotional purification or emotional control, to develop emotional control and purification of the self. Is it clear?
Thank you,
So
Vandamiji.
that's why that is also very important. In 15 minutes we cannot do all this. Just I am teaching that how you can give meditation. So we are taking different meditation for 15 minutes. But every meditation is given mostly for 45 minutes. Clear?
Sure.
At
Thank you,
least half
Vandamiji.
an hour, minimum 20 minutes. Those who are beginner, newcomers, you should not give long meditation. So then you have to focus only on relaxation and perception of breathing. Those who are coming for longer meditation, then you have to give for 45 minutes. Okay?
Sure. Thank you.
Then you can take all the 4 steps: relaxation, internal trip, then perception of breathing, sometimes perception of body, perception of psychic centers, perception of psychic colors, or any kind of contemplation depending on the need, problem of the practitioner. And then conclude with this perception of what we say is center of enlightenment with bright moon color, white moon
Sure.
color. Clear? So
Yep.
this is the method of Preksha meditation system. Now, Rakesh, would you give what is meditation you are going to give?
Kayotsarg.
Kayotsarg. Okay.
Vandami Namansami Samiji. Jai Jinendra, everyone. So Kayotsarg can be practiced as a standalone exercise. That's how I have prepared today. So
when you are doing full Kayotsarg, then there is no need to take the steps for all this internal trip or perception of psychic center of enlightenment. Just a relaxation, full relaxation.
right.
Yes. So you have to give full relaxation.
Right. So Dineshji has covered Kayotsarg very, very well. But I will present the way I have prepared. There'll be a lot of repetition. The objective of Kayotsarg is to achieve a complete relaxation with awareness, and also to experience in advanced stages, experience a separation of the inner self or the soul from the physical body. So in advanced stages, when we reach there, this can be experienced. To begin Kayotsarg, we first stand and stretch our body. So we do Tadasana, basically. Stretch our body to come out of any kind of inactivity or pramad. So we'll do this 3 times quickly. I'm just going to go over the steps, not really practice Kayotsarg in this session. So the first step is to just relax, take a stretch. And then we have to assume a comfortable posture. Kayotsarg can be practiced either standing in a standing posture, or a sitting posture, or lying down. So most commonly, we have been practicing meditation Kayotsarg in a sitting posture. For sitting posture, we can assume either a Padmasana or Vajrasana or Sukhasana. So we have whatever feels comfortable. We any posture, so we can assume that posture. And then once we have taken a posture, then we have to make a resolution. So for Kayotsarg, the resolution is, I am practicing Kayotsarg to be free from physical, mental, and emotional stress. So we repeat this 3 times. I am practicing Kayotsarg to be free from physical, mental, and emotional stress. I am practicing Kayotsarg to be free from physical, mental, and emotional stress. And then once we have made this resolution, then we practice relaxation. And relaxation is basically visualization of each part of our body, and then auto-suggesting it to relax. To begin, we start with the big toe on our right foot. So we focus on the right foot and suggest it to relax, and slowly we visit each and every part of the foot, the whole right leg, moving from the big toe upwards towards the hip, and suggesting each and every part to relax. We repeat the same thing with the left leg, again starting with the toe and moving up towards the hip. And then we, once we have relaxed our lower part, the legs, we move on to the abdominal area, and then focus on the internal organs as well as the muscles of our middle body, and suggest each and every part to relax sequentially. I think there are at least 36. We can divide our body into 36 parts like this and visit each and every part and suggest it to relax. Then moving up to the chest area and the neck, shoulders, and then one hand at a time, the right hand, starting with the fingers and then moving up. The left hand, again, starting with the fingers, the wrist, lower arm, elbow, and up. And then all the facial muscles, one by one, and the whole head area. So we focus on each area and suggest it to relax. So this way we can achieve relaxation of the whole body. So once we have achieved this state, we can stay in this state for, it might take minimum of 20 minutes, but it can be like Samniji indicated earlier, it could be up to 45 minutes or even longer, or for hours for very advanced stages. To conclude Kayotsarg, we conclude by taking 3 long breaths and then making an aphorism of homage, which is, sorry, yeah, aphorism of refuge, sorry. Arhante sharanam pavajjami, siddhe sharanam pavajjami, sahu sharanam pavajjami, kevali pannattam dhammam sharanam pavajjami. 3 times. And then we can either, if we are in a gathering which follows our own faith, we can also do aphorism of homage, Vande Satyam 3 times. Then if not, then we can skip this step. And this just conclude the Kayotsarg with 3 long breaths and rubbing our hands and then placing them over our eyes and slowly opening the eyes. This concludes my session. Samniji, you're muted.
In this book might be the whole full relaxation is not given, or all instructions for a complete relaxation is not given, but you can see the other one, the handbook, in which there are all instructions. Right now we are just a briefing because we cannot speak all the instructions together in short 5 minutes. So what you have done, that is okay. But just I am telling that you can use that handbook for giving all different instructions for full relaxation. Okay, and since you are here in the USA and maybe your participants are not Jain or they are foreigners, so it is not required to recite this Saranam Sutra or Vande Satyam. Just you can say it in the end of the relaxation, that take 2 long and deep breath and feel activeness in the body and turning. If somebody is doing relaxation in lying down posture, then turning in left side, you can come in the posture of seating or in the sitting position.
Right.
Okay. So just you have to see that if all are Jains, then there is no problem. But if they are not Jains, then you have to be careful of using any mantra or text. Okay, next one. Thank you very much. Who is the next one? Yes.
So I have been assigned perception of body. So I'll just briefly mention the steps that Dineshji and Rakeshji also covered. So posture, neck, spine, head straight in a line. And the sitting posture could be Padmasana, Ardha Padmasana, Sukhasana, whatever is comfortable for the practitioner. And will the mudra could be Gyan Mudra or the Brahma Mudra, whatever is comfortable. And we start with 9 times Mahapranadhvani. So exhale completely, inhale deeply and slowly. And as you exhale, produce the humming V sound, ma sound from your nostrils while concentrating on the center of knowledge. Then the next step is the resolution. I'm practicing Preksha meditation for the purification of my psychic 3 times. Then we start the relaxation, which is Kayotsarg, in which we relax our entire body from toe to head. And then we move on to the next step, which is perception of body. So perception of body involves concentrating on each and every part of our body, penetrating deeply and perceiving all the vibrations, sensation, which could be superficial like touch of clothes, temperature, cool, hot, etc. Or it could be related to pain, tingling, vibration, or any such sensations. And we perceive each and every vibration and sensation with equanimity. We don't judge it, we don't like or dislike it, we just see it and perceive it. So, in the perception of body, we start uh, our concentration from our big toe of the right leg, similar to Kayotsarg, and we perceive, penetrate deep inside each and every part, the toes, sole, the heel, ankle, calf muscles, hip, thigh, up to the hip joint, and for both the legs. And we see the vibration and do not, with equanimity, and do not have the feeling of liking or disliking. And we penetrate in nerve, cell, deep of in each and every part. Then middle portion, internal organs, up to the neck, and then the backside, spine, then both the arms from finger to shoulders, then the throat, vocal cord, and then facial muscles and our all our uh, senses. Ear. So when we perceive the senses, for example, ear, we perceive both inner, middle, outer portion of the ear. For tongue, we keep our tongue uh, hanging, not touching on any part of the mouth. When we perceive the eyes, we look deep inside the sockets, and so on. And similarly, after uh, perceiving each and every part up to the head, we look into each and every part of the body from toe to head in a fast manner while standing up. And we just feel that the entire body, we see entire body is relaxed, and we can feel all the sensation, all the energy, all the vibrations, and the pain. And with equanimity, we just perceive the entire body from toe to head, head to toe, and then we slowly bring it down and bring our body back to the sitting posture. And then we might, we might ask the practitioners to concentrate on the breath for a few minutes while doing while coming out of this phase. And then we move to the next phase, perception of bright white color on the center of enlightenment. and we see the white colors spreading out through our center of alignment and covering the entire body. And then we conclude the meditation with a few long breaths. And this is how we will conclude the meditation. Pandami,
Yes, so it was excellent. Just I want to say that you can also clear that body perception means scanning of body parts. Okay, so you have to deeply penetrate in each and every part of the body, see the physical condition, whatever is inside. So you have done very well. You have covered most of the instructions and the main things of the meditational practice. It is given the last meditation, which is center on the center of enlightenment in the body perception.
it's not given in the textbook. So
Yes.
in the four steps, third step could be perception of breathing, perception of body, psychic colors. So based on
So
that,
just I want to say that when you are giving particular meditation, then just you have to relax for 5 minutes and then you have to concentrate on that particular meditation.
okay,
And follow all the instructions instead of going to other steps.
got it.
When you are giving 4-step meditation, then you have to focus on all the 4: relaxation, internal trip, perception of breathing, and then last is the perception of the psychic center of enlightenment.
Got it.
Okay, so only it is in 4-step meditation, but for all other meditations, just you have to relax the body, mind for 5 minutes, and then you can start the main meditation.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, Vandam.
Yes, and in the end, you can say just to take 2 long and deep breath and feel activeness in the body and come out of the meditation with 2 or if there are foreigners, then you can say Mahapran sound or buzzing bee sound, or if there are people like you, all of you, then use that Om sound.
Om sound. Okay.
If all are Indians, then Om sound is common to all our Indian traditions.
Got it. Thank you, Vandam.
Dineshji, I was telling that when telling about the mudra, so it is Dhyan mudra, it is Gyan mudra.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
posture of knowledge, or there is Vitrag mudra or Brahma mudra. So in which you have to rest your right hand on the left hand in the leg.
Right hand stay up, right?
Right hand is up and the left hand is below.
Sure. Yeah.
So these are the 2 positions of meditation. One thing more I want to say to all of you, that there are several suggestions that you can choose a diamond posture, you can choose comfortable posture, you can choose a lotus posture. But if it is possible for all, then you can suggest a one type of posture. But there may be some people who are not in practice of making lotus posture or diamond posture. So then comfortable posture, you can say that one also.
Sure.
Okay. But for mudras, especially for mudras, you can say that you have to make the posture of knowledge. Okay. Posture of knowledge. So at a time, one type of mudra you will say, then it would be easy for them to follow. If you will give more options, then they will be getting confused that what we have to do and what we should not. Okay, so next, who is next? Sachi, correct.
So I will be talking about meditation for the perception of the psychic centers. So this is this practice of this one is done to harmonize kind of the chemical regulators, messengers at each psychic center, and to help regulate your emotions and passions. So for the first 2 steps, everyone else has done very well, so I will just quickly go over them as well. Start by first getting comfortable. Align your spine and your neck and your back. Sit with your hands in Gyan Mudra or Brahma Mudra. close your eyes softly and make a resolution, such as, I am practicing Preksha meditation for the purification of my psyche. Say that 3 times. And then we'll go into Kayotsarg relaxation. So for that one, you want to get your body fully still and relaxed. You start with focusing on your right toe, suggesting it to relax, and then continuing up your right leg to your right hip, doing the same on your left side, starting with your left toe, continuing up to your left hip, and then focusing on all of your abdominal organs and muscles from the bottom, lower abdomen, all the way up to your neck. Then the same, you will suggest that your right, the fingers on your right hand, starting with your thumb on to the rest of the fingers, relax up to your shoulder, right shoulder, and then again from your left thumb and fingers up to your left shoulder. Then once you've fully relaxed and Kayotsarg, we're going to go into the next step, which is the Antaryatra. For this, you will focus on imagining a bright white light that enters from the top of your head and travels down your spine. You'll imagine that, visualize that light traveling up and down your spine, going from the center of energy at the bottom of your spine to the center of knowledge at the top. And then you want to synchronize your breathing so that when you are inhaling, you're visualizing the light going down to the bottom of the center of energy, and then when you exhale, you want to visualize that light going up to the center of knowledge. From there, we'll focus on the psychic centers. So for that, we will start at the bottom. The first one is it's the Shakti Kendra, which is the center of energy. This is at the lower end of your spine. So you'll imagine this white light from the forward going all the way down to the bottom of that spine. Focus on the vibrations down there. Feel the subtle vibrations. Feel the vital energy, the Pran, in that space. You'll hold a deep and slow breath and feel that energy there. Then we'll move on to the center of health, which is located in your lower abdomen. Again, you will feel that white light going from the front, traveling down your spine to the lower abdomen, focusing on feeling the vibrations, subtle vibrations, in that space for a deep breath and feel the concentration. Then the next one is in the next psychic center is in your navel. It is the center of bioelectricity. So again, you'll feel the energy. You'll visualize the white light going from the front down your spine to your navel. Feel the vibrations. Hold your breath. Concentrate on the center of bioelectricity. Next is the Anand Kendra, which is the center of bliss. This one is located in your heart. So you'll visualize the white light going from the front down to your heart. Feel the subtle vibrations. Feel the vital energy at your heart. Take a deep and slow breath and concentrate on the center of bliss. The next one is the center of purity. So you will, again, and this one is located in your throat. So you'll visualize the light going in from the front down to your throat and feel the vibrations there. Hold a deep breath. Feel the vibrations, at your throat, at the center of purity. And then the next one is the center of celibacy, which is on the tip of your tongue. So you'll visualize the bright light going from the front, traveling to the tip of your tongue. feel the subtle vibrations. For this one, make sure your mouth is closed, your tongue is separated, it's not touching the walls of your mouth or even the bottom, so it's kind of floating in the middle, but with your mouth closed. Focus on the tip of your tongue, feel the vibrations, concentrate on that center. The next is the center of vital energy, which is on the tip of your nose. For this one, again, feel the focus on the bright light. Visualize it going to the tip of your nose. Take a deep breath and concentrate and feel the vibrations there. Feel the subtle vibrations at that center. Next is the center of vital energy. I'm sorry, that was the one we just did. After vital energy is vision, center of vision, and you will visualize the light going from the front to behind your eyes. Feel the subtle vibrations. Focus on a deep concentration there. Then comes the center of vigilance, which is at your ears. So you'll focus on the middle ear, the outer ear, the inner and the outer ears. Focus on feeling the vibrations there. Focus and concentrate on the vibrations around your ear. And then will be the center of enlightenment, the Jyoti Kendra, which is between your eyebrows. So you'll feel the energy, visualize the bright light going between your eyebrows, feel a settled vibration there, feel the energy, focus on that spot, and with a deep concentration and a deep long breath, focus there. Then it's the next one is in the middle of your forehead. That is the center of intuition. In the middle of your forehead, you'll feel the focus on the white light. Feel it travel to the middle of your forehead. Take a deep breath and focus and feel the subtle vibrations there. Then the next one is the Shanti Kendra, which is the center of peace. This one is at the top of your forehead. So you will visualize the white light going from the front to the top of your forehead. Feel the subtle vibrations there. Focus on the vibrations and the vital energy and of that space. Then the last one is the center of knowledge, which is the Gyan Kendra. That's at the top of your head. Feel the light travel to the top of your head. Focus on the subtle vibrations and the energy in that at the top of your head. Then once you've done all of them, you'll do a full circuit. So you'll focus again, visualize the light travel all the way back down to the bottom of your spine at the center of energy, and then slowly visualize that light going up, passing every center, energy, health, bioelectricity, bliss, all of them all the way back up to the top for the center of knowledge. Visualize that as a full circuit, and that will conclude the perception of the psychic centers. So you'll take a few long breaths after this. Take 3 deep breaths. Rub your hands together, and then you'll place them on your eyes.
So it was excellent. Okay, it was longest meditation actually. to keep all the 13 centers in the mind and the parallel, the Hindi terms. She has pronounced the Hindi terms also very correctly. So that is also good, and you have given very good instructions. So thank you very
Thank you.
much. Yeah. Okay. Next, who is Nainavel and Sheetal. Suril Bhai, if you want to give any meditation, you can choose anyone. You are free to choose anyone. All liberty is given to you.
Vandamina Swami Samaji.
Yes.
I'm going to talk about contemplation of tolerance. And we start off the meditation with, the steps that we've done already. Having a good posture, aligning your back and your head in a straight line. The mudras, Gyan Mudra, and then we're going to do Kayotsarg, perception, relaxation of the whole body. And then we'll also do the internal trip. Vandami, do you want me to go into details of that or?
No. Just you can
Just,
say.
yeah.
Step by
So
step.
then we're going to do the Kayotsarg, total relaxation of the body. And then the second step, we'll do the internal journey, which is focusing on our spinal cord and feeling the energy rise from the bottom of the spine to the top of the head. And then we're going to do the third step, which is the contemplation of tolerance. Now, the anupreksha is a really nice way to control your emotions and focus on your strengths. So the reason we do this is we want to keep our body still like a statue and try to focus the subtle energy, rising up. So we're going to visualize, we're also going to recite the Arham mantra or Om mantra a few times, 9 times. And then we're going to start with blue color meditation. So we're going to visualize the color of a peacock's neck, bright blue color on the center of our throat, Vishuddhi Kendra. And we're going to visualize we're inhaling blue color. And with each breath, the blue color is spreading in the entire body. And our focus is totally on that blue color. And then when your conscious mind is at the Vishuddhi Kendra, we also say some affirmations. So we say, my tolerance power is increasing 3 times. And then we say it verbally, and then we also say it mentally. My tolerance power is increasing. My mental balance is enhancing. Then once we are doing the blue color meditation, we will also go to the next Jyoti Kendra, which is the center of our forehead, and visualize white color meditation over there. And we're going to then slowly end our meditation with 3 long breaths. And also the reason for anupreksha is we want to make our body tolerate like changes. Sometimes there's changes in season. Our body's aching with pain. And at that time, while we're doing this practice, we want to be still. So we want to tell our mind to be like in situations like pleasure and pain, opposite thoughts. You may have thoughts as well. So physically, mentally, and emotionally, you're trying to stay still and focused on your anupreksha of tolerance. And we conclude the practice with the Om sound.
Excellent. Okay. Yeah, it is. It was good. In the handbook of Preksha meditation, the contemplation is given in that, or it is given in this particular book.
I am following this book, Vandami. This
This one. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So these are three books, three manuals which are available for if some instructions are not clear in one book, then you can see the other one. So it is good. Yes. The affirmation should be repeated 9 times orally and 9 times mentally, and then you have to visualize yourself as that you are having that power of tolerance in you. Okay, so you have to see yourself as positive, in a positive way, that you have developed the power of tolerance in you. Okay, so it is also as contemplation of endurance. So the title may be a little bit sometimes endurance, sometimes a tolerance, but the thing is the same. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Next, Shivani. Yes. Shivani is there? Yes.
Yeah, I'm here. Okay, so I'm going to be talking about the meditation of psychic colors.
Mm-hmm.
So, firstly, sorry. I just had a clarification question actually. So I know about the I guess the scientific parts of the meditation, but I'm not sure how to lead the meditation. Can I just talk about the scientific aspects?
Okay, just whatever scientific studies are going on this particular technique, for example, the aura, okay, so color is also related to aura. It is somehow auras, cleansing meditation or aura empowering meditation. So if there is some scientific study on aura or on color therapy, you can just see that from therapeutic point of view, there is color therapy also. So
Okay.
you can include some studies which are going on color therapy or aura, and also on emotions.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, that's what I prepared. Just wanted to make sure.
And you can also see some studies on the what we say hormones of various glands, which are very closely connected to the different parts of our body, and they are also playing very crucial role in creating different emotions in us. So if such kind of a good study you find somewhere, just you can see that this kind of studies are going on and we are getting such results. So they are also supporting that why we should do this meditation.
I see. Okay, yeah, I just wanted to make sure. So firstly, we can talk about like aura and how it relates to psychic colors.
Mm-hmm.
So firstly, we have a definition of aura, which is an energy that encapsulates animate and inanimate objects. And in meditation, or like living organisms emit bright auras with vital energy, but inanimate objects have very static and dull auras. So we can't physically see aura, but we can feel it through its physical, mental, and emotional states. And this has been affirmed by scientific and spiritual experts as well. So there are various colors of aura. similar to the colors of the rainbow, and each color has a different interpretation. So purple indicates spiritualism, blue indicates emotion, green indicates intelligence, yellow indicates health, orange indicates life status. And there's also a phenomenon of healing practices associated with color therapy. So specifically, the 7 colors of the sunlight can be divided into 3 groups. So the hot colors, the cold colors, and the moderate colors. And color therapy basically redefines balance in your body, and it corrects color imbalances in organs to cure illness. So in specifically group 1, the hot colors can treat cough and cold. Group 2, the colder colors can treat health-related illnesses, and for group 3, can treat more wind-related illnesses.
Okay. And how you will give this meditation? What would be the instructions?
I wasn't entirely sure about that.
What you have said?
Oh, I said I wasn't entirely sure about the specific meditation. I was doing research in week 5, and I saw about mantra meditation and sound therapy, but I wasn't sure if it was part of the psychic colors too.
Okay. So you have this book. You have got this one, no?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so there is instructions which have been given to give the meditation of perception of psychic colors. Okay, so these instructions should be in our mind before we give such meditation to anybody. Is it?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. So this time we are practicing that how you will give the meditation session on particular color. So have you completed your discussion?
Yeah, I think I've completed my discussion.
Okay. So this time you are not giving the meditation session instructions.
No, I didn't realize that it was
Okay.
in the book. I was looking on the online class materials, but I can give it tomorrow.
Okay, so you have to follow these instructions, okay? It is written here. So everybody has to come up with the study of the instructions which have been given especially in this manual, and also the handbook of Preksha meditation for the trainers. Okay, so some instructions, if it is not found, they are not found in this particular textbook, then you can see that one.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, next one. Nainamen is here.
Yes, Vandamino Sami.
Yes.
Yes, so I'm going to be doing contemplation of health. So everybody knows that healthy body and mind are the foundation for a happy, prosperous life. So it's really important that we do this contemplation of health. I didn't actually find it in anything in the books and the thing, Samniji.
It is correct. But I have just shared the guided session on that particular contemplation.
Okay, so yeah, I've been doing it regularly with Samniji, so I'll just go through what we do. And you can correct me if it's wrong. So first of all, obviously, we're going to sit in a upright position with neck straight and our back straight. Close your eyes gently, and then we'll start with a position of your hands will be Gyan Mudra, and you're either in Padmasana or Sukhasana or Vajrasana. close your eyes gently, and then you're going to take some deep breaths and do Arham 8 times or 9 times Arham, chanting, and feel the vibrations in your body and in your head. And then the second place we'll move to relaxation in Kayotsarg, and you will slowly go through the whole of your body, starting from the tip of your toes to the top of the head, and you relax your mind, body, and your vocal cords, like Samriji says. And then once you relax the whole body, we'll be moving on to contemplation of health, which is in the Swastik Kendra. The Swastik Kendra, which is the center of health, is just 5 fingers below the navel, Samriji?
4 fingers.
Four fingers below the navel. So you're going to have your eyes obviously closed, and they're going to be starting to move focus to the center of health. Now, focusing there, we're going to first be imagining green color, which is what's the primary healing color for health. And you want to imagine there's green particles all around you. You're surrounded by green particles. The whole body is surrounded by green particles. And as you breathe in, you're going to be inhaling these green particles and moving them down and concentrating them on this center of health. And this is going to be done several times with deep breaths breathing in the green particles and having them focus on the center. And then you will be saying to yourself, I am healthy. First, you're going to repeat that 9 times aloud. I am healthy. I am healthy. And then you will do it 9 times internally in your mind. And you want to be doing it with conviction and commitment. And so you are going to see each letter separately in green color written along the center of health. In the Swastik Kendra, that the letters are written there in green, and you want to observe them, each letter individually. I, A am for am, and healthy, HEALTHY. So each letter you're going to perceive there, and you're going to imagine that your whole body is healthy, all your organs, all your muscles, all your bones, all your nerves, everything is healthy. And deeply imagine that. So we'll do that for a couple of minutes, and then as you come out of the meditation, you'll be taking 3 deep, long breaths, reciting the Om mantra, and then rubbing your hands together, putting them over your eyes, and gently opening your eyes.
Excellent. You have made meditation by yourself.
Yes. I didn't read. I have to look and see what you had written, Samriji, but this is what I think is. I was confused with this green color or blue color, because I thought the blue color is also, and then saying the Namo Loya Sava Sahunam. If you're in a Jain population, you can say that. I don't know whether we would say it routinely, but that's supposed to be very healing. To say Namo Loya Sava Sahunam.
What kind of curtains are put in hospitals here in USA?
Blue.
Blue. Okay.
Yeah. So is blue is the better color?
Yeah, in India mostly we find green.
Ah, that's why they say green. Because here the Samriji was saying blue, and then I read somewhere it was green, so I wasn't sure. It's the curtains. Okay, I remember the color of the curtains.
So they are put because the green color has property to take out the foreign matter from the body.
The green color. Okay, interesting.
Foreign, yes, whatever toxins are
Toxins. So I should say that as well. That's good to say.
It has the property to take out those toxins from the
green
body.
color. Yes, toxins out of the body.
Similarly, the blue color is also having the healing power. It has the healing power. So it heals the body.
Okay, so that's not the same
See,
bright
so yeah,
peacock color.
both the colors can be used. Both the colors can be used. Especially the green color is said that it takes out the toxins from the body, and the blue color is having healing property. So both colors have healing property. Okay, don't worry about it.
Oh,
And
okay. And I was going to do my hand exercises. Do you want me to do them, or is everybody did their exercises? I missed that yesterday.
Which hand exercise?
But we can skip
Yesterday
it.
you missed. Okay.
Yes.
You can give that. You can give that.
Okay. So my exercise yesterday was for the hands and the arms. So the first exercise is you have to have your arms should be straight out. And when you take a deep breath in, you're going to move each of the fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then you take a deep breath in and out. And then you're going to exercise the wrists. So you're going to go up and down, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. And then we're going to do a rotation of the wrists. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. And the anti-clockwise. In, out. And I think the wrist can be straight or bent. I'm not sure, Samniji, whether it is like this. I don't remember. And then it's going to put your hands on your shoulders, and we're going to do exercises of the shoulder. So we're going to do rotations, back 3 times, and then rotation in the other direction 3 times. And then in and out. Breathing in and out. And I think that's it. Samniji, you're muted.
It was excellent. You have shown the exercise very well. So all were good.
Good.
Thank you.
This is what I'll do on my exam. Good.
Now next one is Devendra Bhai.
Hi, Smiji. Naina, can you shut the doors? Echoing.
Oh, okay.
Sorry for that. Nice to meet you. So mine is on pran kendra, or contemplation of vital energy. So generally, your tip of your nose is the pran kendra. So there are 2 versions, and so I think 2 versions in the sense that there's another version that, like Naina said, that we had practiced, but I'll do a pran version, I think, that I remember from what we did this time and the book has. So in general, pran vitality is energy. It's your, so you can imagine it's going to help with the energy and your strength and your vitality and your how active you are. It can help reduce negative attitudes. So it's quite a lot of the benefits of that contemplation. And according to the process we already have, you start with your 9 Mahapran or Dwani or Hum or Om. Then you do your Kayotsarg like we did. Perhaps the 5-minute, not the 10-minute one, if you're going to move to contemplation because you're short of time. So you may have to do the Kayotsarg a little bit quicker just so they can move on to the next step. Again, from toe going up, right, and the throat and the top of the head. So you may want to do it a little bit quicker than normally we do Kayotsarg based on your time. Then you may want to do the 3rd step, which is Antayatra, which is part of the 3rd step, because contemplation is the 4th step. So you may want to do those, and again, depending on time and what you're teaching, you may want to relax and then go straight to contemplation, just as a teaching based on the teacher and what part you're teaching. So as a fourth one, contemplation. So then you would again relax in the postures that Naina mentioned, which are lotus, seated lotus, half lotus, and with drag, or you can stand or lie down. So you have all those options. You could do stand up, or you can lie down also in the contemplation. So now when you're in that posture, you would relax, close your eyes, and you're focusing according to this in your tip of your nose. So your concentration is full in tip of the nose. So by the time you finished your antayata, you'd be focusing on the tip of your nose. And you're looking at the tip of the nose and aware of the vibrations produced by the flow of vital energy. So you imagine vital energy, cosmic energy around you, and the cosmic energy around you, you're sensing is coming into you through your nose. At least you're seeing it enter through that. And you're observing the vital energy, and you're looking at the vibration, focusing on the vibration tip of your nose. So you're contemplating on the cosmic energy and vibration tip of the nose. And if something you allow, there's a version of this that we also did at some point where you look at it carefully, you sit in that position, close eyes, breathing normally without worrying about your breath, and you contemplate the same cosmic energy we talked about. It's cosmic all around you, and you keep looking at the cosmic energy, the vital force, and then as you keep looking, focusing, it actually enters through the top of your head, and the cosmic energy will go to your brain. And then as it goes to your brain, you keep focusing on it, attention. It thereafter goes to all your facial muscles and your senses, and goes all the way down to your, just reverse the cause, it goes all the way down to your organs, all the way down to toe. And then it comes, you try and ask for it to come back up to the head and down to the toe, head, down the toe. And you keep doing that, you start feeling the vibrations of cosmic energy in every organ, every part of your body. And that vital energy vibrates everywhere. And then you slowly relax, and then it slows it down. You take deep breaths and you come out of it. And that's the other version. And as when you finish, then you, of course, you would go back to the base, as you said, you take your deep breaths, and then finish with 3 ohms, rub your palms, head, and relax. So they're just slightly different versions. So I know that we did one version, so we knows one, but I thought the other one was worth mentioning also, which I found very helpful.
Yeah.
The color I didn't pick because I'm not sure what color for the nose. I want to check which color you would pick for the nose, but I felt vital energy would be just the energy. But if there's a color, then we should mention that.
Yeah. Yeah, so the vital energy is always amazing in white color, in white bright color, okay? Because it is, as you see, the electrical energies, so it is in flow. So it is a electricity of our body actually, okay? Which we are channelizing, or what we say, giving, we are trying to make the balance of the energy inside the body, okay, or generating if we have deficiency of the energy. So by imagination we can generate the new energy. So this is what you have done. So yeah, it can be done on this particular center, or in general you can just meditate on your body, and wherever your mind goes, you have to feel the flow of that vital energy to that part. Okay, so if there is some kind of pain or deficiency of energy, or some blockages, that can also be removed by practicing this vital energy perception. I have already shared the guided session on this vital energy contemplation, and also the health, and also on heart. They are not given in any textbook, but they might be given in some other book. So that book is not available here, so I cannot could not see that whether it is given or not, but just you have to see that these are the different contemplations which have been discussed in Preksha meditation system, and somewhere they may be found in written form, so that you can see the proper instructions for that. But until we get some text, just you have to follow the videos which I have already recordings which I have already shared with all of you. Okay.
Yeah. So Swamiji, can I just clarify the steps of it? Because the first step is Kayotsarg.
Correct.
The second step is Kayotsarg.
Correct.
The third step is perception of breath.
Correct.
Is
Yes.
that right? And then the fourth step is contemplation.
See what when we are following 4-step meditation, okay, so just we have to see if we are following 4-step meditation system,
Right.
then we can change the third one. Sometimes we can give perception of breathing, sometimes we can give perception of body, sometimes we can give perception.
Yes, all of those go in there. Okay.
Yes, so you can change in 3rd step only.
Yes. Okay.
All the 3 will remain as it is.
First, second, and third. Okay. So when we're doing,
especially when you are giving 4-step meditation.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
But the fourth step in there is
and the perception of psychic enlightenment.
Right, on the
You have to visualize full moon.
The full moon. That's the fourth step after that. Okay, correct. So there's no contemplation there. There's no contemplation.
No. Contemplation is also the alternative of the 3rd step.
The third step.
Correct.
Oh, okay. So that's the only one you're changing.
Sometimes you can give contemplation instead of perception.
Yes, perception. Got it. Okay. Okay. So everyone, you have to do internal journey when we're doing contemplation.
Now I have suggested in simple way that when you are giving 4-step meditation, because the beginners are not having that concentration of mind.
Right.
After a few minutes, their mind starts going or wandering here and there in the entire globe.
Right.
So how you can catch up his or her mind? So you have to suggest some new step. So they will be engaged in new step. This way they will be engaged in meditation. 4-step meditation is given for the beginners especially. But those who are into meditation and want to go into deeper meditation, they have to focus on one technique at a time.
Okay.
And make it longer.
Yes.
Longer. Then only you can go into deep state or in deep meditation and can realize that power which have been told to realize through this particular practice.
Thank you, Samniji.
Yes. So for that, you just have to relax first, because until your body is relaxed, you cannot go into meditation. You cannot enter into the arena of meditation. So 5 minutes or 10 minutes in the starting, you can just give relaxation. You need not to go to each and every instructions or the body part. Just you can say relax your lower part, middle part, and the upper
part. Yes. Okay.
Okay. So 5 times, 7 times, you have to just give relaxation in the starting of any meditation, and then you have to come to the main.
The one we're doing. Got it.
The perception of psychic centers and come to that.
Okay. Answer.
And
we can skip sometimes.
Yes. Other steps are not required. Just in the end, you can say that take 2 long and deep breath.
Yes.
The activeness in the body, because when you are in deep meditation, then your whole body process are slow down. They slows down. Okay. So you have to activate again your body system, so that you can work in the day-to-day life. Okay. So that's why we can say that you should take 2 long and deep breath and feel that your body is getting active.
Okay.
Active. And with 2 Om sound or Mahapran sound, you have to conclude the meditation.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. So this is what. Okay. So last is Narendraji. I have given just a perception of thought. That is very simple meditation. So how you will give that meditation? Yes.
First, relax your body. You can sit either on the chair or take Kayotsarg Padmasana. And once you relax your body, keep your head, neck, and back straight in one line. And gradually you start long breathing exercise. First, long deep breath in and slowly breathe out 5 times. And then you close your eyes and then you concentrate Kayotsarg. Take that from top to bottom and bottom to top, from right toe to the head and head to the right toe. And then gradually you go into inner journey and then you concentrate on your breath. While you're concentrating, you might be wavering or you get different thoughts coming and going. You ignore them and gradually you try to concentrate without pushing too much. As you concentrate, your mind will automatically concentrate on your breath. Just keep concentrating on your breath all the time. As the thoughts keeps coming and going, as you concentrate more on breath, you gradually, your body will calm down and your thought and things will be gradually disappearing from your mind. And as you more you concentrate, your inner journey will begin and your body, mind will be relaxed, as well as you'll feel more energetic as well. And gradually, at the end, you take long, full breath in and breath in, breath out, and with the Om or Aram sound 3 times. And then you rub your hand and put your palm on the eyes and gradually open your eyes. Om Aram.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So it
Not sure
was,
that was the right process or not.
yeah, it was a 4-step meditation which you have given. The perception of thoughts in which you have to observe your thought process.
Okay.
Because this is the big problem for of everybody, that there are so many thoughts even in the time of meditation. Instead of stopping them, or instead of being disturbed because of the overflow of the thoughts, just you try to observe the thought process. Okay, whatever thoughts are coming, without involving with, just you have to be an observer of the thoughts. Automatically thoughts will go away. Okay, so this is the perception of thought. Clear? So for the beginners, you can give this meditation. Whenever somebody is coming for 10 minutes, just you have to give perception of thought. Sit in the comfortable posture, relax yourself, and if somebody has problem of thoughts, then try to observe your thought process. What kind of thoughts are coming to your mind? Just you have to observe without involving or without flowing into the thought process. Okay, so you have to be the observer as you watch the TV, and at that time you are just observer. Whatever scene is going on, just you are observing. You are not reacting, not acting, not thinking about that. Just you are observing. Similarly, you have to observe your thought process. Then thoughts will go away. If you involve and start thinking new things, then thoughts will continue. Okay? So you need not to be involved in the thought process. You have to be an observer of the thought process. So this is the way of doing this meditation. Now Suril will give talk about perception of
So,
breathing or any other, whatever is.
yeah. So, Mandani, I will go on for this, the perceptions of the breath, and let me go quick on all those the steps, what we do. So, perception of breath, basically, it will be benefited in a that calm that give you much more calmness and relaxations. It also help you to bring your breath in a rhythmic way. Your focus or your concentration's power and your memory power will be increased gradually. It will be also help for your emotion control, and that really help is clarity. That brings you a much more clarity of your thoughts later on, and this will be also help in a cleansing of your aura as well. So how we do it has pre-steps, and the pre-steps has two major pre-steps. First one, we relax our body, and whatever is our comfortable positions or a mudra, we can either sit, stand, or lie down. Like there are a couple of suggested one like Sukhasana, Padmasana, or if you want to stand at Tadasana. Okay, if you want to lie down, then that's where we can. But that will be give you much more relaxations. And then gradually we'll slow down our breath and chanting Om sound for 3 times. Once this has been done, then we can move on to this internal trips where we give them a command to our different parts of, means from just the very bottom parts of our body, from right toes to the head. Gradually we'll give them a relaxations command, say relax, 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 slow down all our organs and their activities. Once it has been done, we can then be chanting it out a creed, or we can simply say auto suggestions like I am practicing the Preksha meditations for purifications of my psychic. We usually do loud way 4 or 5 times, and then after silent in at least 6 to 9 times. Once it is been done, and now we can start focusing on our breath. We more slow down our breath and gradually and try to focus on our breath. And while we are focusing our breath, we'll pay attention on our abdominal. When we inhale, our abdominal should be expand. When we exhale, our abdominal should be contract. We focus over there for at least 5 minutes. We watch how our abdomen is moving. Okay, then we'll try to more slow down our breath and concentrate on breath at our nostril level. Gradually, we'll bring our concentrations towards the center of enlightenment. And during time, chances are there our thoughts will be wandering here and there. And just to control them, we'll hold our breath and bring our thoughts again to our concentrations positions while holding our breath. And again, slowly this to start processing up there. And then once we'll slowly move down to our center of the enlightenment, we will imagine a white moon over there, much more slow down, calm down, and then gradually we'll try to focus it over at least 2 to 5 minutes, and then relax our body. We rub our hand. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, and then relax our body, and then take 2 to 3 deep breath. We rub our hand, make it warm, and put it on our hand, and slowly open our eyes.
Okay, so thank you very much. Just one thing I want to say, that except relaxation, no other meditation should be done in lying down posture. Is it clear? All our other meditations, relaxation is because you want to go into deep sleep sometimes. There is some people have problem of insomnia, or they are not having proper sleep. So that's why we suggest that you can do Kayotsarg and sleep lying down posture. All other meditations are done either in seating posture or in a standing posture. Be clear. especially those people who are having health problem, they are bedridden, they cannot sit sit for any meditation. So just for that, them sometimes we say that vital energy, the perception of vital energy, you can see those people who have paralysis problem, okay, or the problem of Parkinson like. So they cannot sit for meditation. So they are suggested, only those people who cannot sit, they are suggested for this passive contemplation of vital energy or contemplation of health, even in lying down posture. Otherwise, they are also done in the sitting posture or standing posture. Is it clear? So only it is for the patients or bedridden people. But the relaxation should also be done in the standing posture. Most of the Tirthankars images, if you might have noted, they are meditating in Kayotsarg posture, and that is a standing posture, okay? So yeah, but all people are not like the Tirthankars. So if you like, you can sit down. Otherwise, standing posture is the best one for all meditations, best one. Because in standing posture, your energy flow is not blocked, or it is not stopped anywhere. It goes directly towards the head, okay, from bottom to, or from toe to head. So the flow of energy remains very straight, without any blockages, without any bendings. In sitting also it is bending, okay. So some energy is in lower part, some is in upper part. But if you need, you want to give upward motion of the lower energy, then it is preferred to be in a standing posture. But how long you can do? Just if you feel that 20 minutes I can stand, and after you want to sit, you can sit. Okay, so this is what I want to say. Second, all the times we have to, the affirmation, the resolution, we have to repeat just 3 times, not 5 or 6 more. Okay, and the contemplation, in contemplation, the affirmations are repeated for 9 times. So that is the fixed number for the contemplation, that you have to repeat 9 times orally and 9 times mentally. And then you have to visualize that quality in you. So these are the things which I wanted to say. And there are 3 ways of perception of breathing. First is long and deep breath, perception of long and deep breath, okay, or normal breath. Second is rhythmic breathing. You have to give the same time for inhalation and exhalation, and if possible for holding. So that is a box breathing or rhythmic breathing. And the third is alternative breathing, okay, so in which you have to breathe in through left, breathe out through right, breathe in through right, breathe out through left. Okay, so that is the alternative breathing, and that can be done at will if your mind is fully concentrated. Okay, so that is the third step of perception of breathing. So just to be clear that these are the 3 ways of doing perception of breathing: long and deep breath, or normal, perception of normal. So in this way there can be 4. Just a normal, first we say to the beginners that please watch your breathing, whatever is going normal. Okay, so they start with that. So this is for very beginner, very newcomers. And the second step that you have to do long and deep breath and see the whole process, how it is going on. Third step is the rhythmic breathing, how you can hold. Holding is very important between the, and it is also very important for going into deep meditation in thoughtless state, when there is no action. Okay, all body actions are stopped when you are not breathing in or out, breathing out for the moment. Okay, so it happens that our body system stops for that moment, when in between the inhalation and exhalation there is interval time. Okay, and that moment is the moment of real meditation. So holding is a real meditation time. Okay, so that is very important. And last is alternative breathing to balance your energy in the body, or you have to see that how both the nostrils are working. alternatively. Okay, so these are the things which you have to keep in your mind, and please all have done their best to remember the techniques and to explaining all the things in a proper way, and the language was also very good and very effective, but okay, at the same time you have to be very careful of the right instructions which have been given here, so that there should be uniformity of the instructions of all the trainers. Okay, sometimes the participants can go to Shivani, sometimes some participants can go to Sachi, and Shivani is giving the same meditation and Sachi is giving same meditation, then they will see that okay, the same meditation is given everywhere and the technique is the same. Okay, so anybody can join anyone. So be clear, for uniformity you have to keep the instructions with you, and whenever you are giving meditation session to anybody, you can note down in your diary instead of sometimes it is not necessary to see the textbook, but if you can write down the same instructions in your diary, then it would look that you are having these things in your mind, or you have done some study of the things. Okay, if you are looking at the textbook, then they will see that the instructor doesn't know how to give meditation. Okay, so it is just for the impression on the participants. You can note down word to word in your diary, but if you speak from your diary or from your notes, then they will know that okay, you know. Okay, so this is just I am telling to be a good trainer or an impressive trainer. So it is necessary. The teacher cannot stand taking the textbook. He keeps in everything in the mind and speaks by his own way. So this is the first time, and just we are learning. So it is not bad if you are looking at the text, but if you can note down, that will be imprinted in your mind forever. So sometimes we have not the book with us. Instead of that, if the instructions are in your mind, you can give meditation to anybody. Even you are traveling in the train, you can give meditation to the passengers which are seated nearby. So they will also enjoy. Okay. So thank you very much for all best sessions given by all our participants, and you all have learned very well. I hope that all will start working soon after completing the course. They will start taking some sessions of their own contacts, nearby people, or any such public places where you can go and you have contact and they are interested to learn meditation. So thank you very much. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you,
Swamiji.
Thank
you everybody, that was amazing.
Yes, tomorrow is a
Great
quiz
presentation
revision.
by everybody.
So just you can see all the quizzes. If you have some questions, you can ask me. If something is not clear, you can tell me. And if your answer is wrong and you think that must be right, so you can ask about that also.
So, Samriti, what is the quiz 1, quiz 2, quiz 3, quiz 4 on the size of our names?
Okay, so I have actually given 8 quizzes in total.
Okay.
There is no quiz in 8th week, but it is in the 9th week.
Okay.
So you can just see all the 8 in. Okay.
So we're responsible to look at those questions for that quiz, for if it's in your name. But I'm quiz 7, I think. What quiz number am I? I forgot now. Yeah, I'm quiz 7.
No. Actually, these quizzes are not for a particular person.
Ah, okay. I was confused.
So don't worry about that, okay?
Okay.
You should come up with all the quizzes. If you have any question,
any questions from the quizzes,
you want to know about question. So just for your mind should be completely clear about all these things.
Or revising, yes. Okay.
So it is not for a particular person that you should come up by looking at the 8th quiz or 7th quiz or 5th quiz. No, it is not.
It's all the quizzes. We're going to do
all the quizzes. All the quizzes. You can just have a look into that. If some question is not clear, you can ask me. And if you want to know anything other.
And that will be tomorrow, Samniji?
Yes, tomorrow.
Okay.
And Samriti, just to be clear, in the midterm exam that we have on Saturday and Sunday, what we did now, we are all going to do exactly what you've given us, or are you going to just randomly say, when I come my turn, I'm going to be doing...
Exam is done randomly, according to Dr. Devendra. And only it is valid.
Has to be.
So we have to know all of it, right? All of them.
Yes.
So
anyone you could tell us to do.
At least you have to be very much clear about whatever number is fixed, that one mudra, one asana, one pranayam, whatever is, you can remember very well and can give very well demonstration. So that much, at least it must very much clear in your mind. If you cannot remember all the instructions, all the techniques, all the mudras, but at least one or two must be completely clear and method very up to the mark.
But you'll ask us on those one or two, or you're going to ask us on any?
See, whatever is assigned this time, you have to be clear about.
Clear. I get that clear.
For them.
Okay.
But it is the exam. So if I say that I will ask that one only, then it will not be. It will be the.
It could be any.
I have disclosed my question
it's not fair. It's not fair to ask them. You have to prepare for everything. You'll get some help. You'll do fine. But if you don't prepare everything, you won't learn.
I think one mudra is the one we've learned. We should learn. Then one random mudra you just give us, or one random breath, or one random thing. Like saying two we want to do. So one should be the one we learned, and one can be just you tell us any. And we have to know.
I thought for all of them it was we could pick, because the document on the Google Classroom, it listed that like for the practical exam, like it's any two mudras of your choice.
I know, that's what
of your choice.
That's why I was clarifying if it's any two of our choice, or whether she's going to give us
that's
one.
why I have said that at least the two things must be of your choice, whatever you want to choose. And whatever is assigned, that must be completely clear, because I have given all clear instructions for when you have touched any meditation or mudra, and you have to be very much careful of that.
Okay.
So these must be completely in your mind, because that must be completely methodically clear that how these meditation or mudras can be given. But any other of your choice you can just keep in your mind. Okay. You're given freedom this time, because you are not hardcore students, but you are the trainers, and just expression is very important, how effectively
we're doing
conversation to others. So whether you are remembering one or two, I'm not thinking about that you should learn all but yes, one or two must be very much clear. Okay, whatever is good for you, that you can talk about that, you can give proper instructions for that. Your mind is completely clear about that, or you have a good study about that, at least that much, that should be very appropriate for you.
Okay, thank you, Samriji.
Thank you.
Yes.
Vandami Namasami Samriji.
Vandami Samriji.
Vandami Namasami Samriji.
Thank you very much.